33 Hidden Secrets in Attack on Titan. After the colossal Titan breaches Wall Maria, Eren and his friends board a ship heading to another area. If you look closely, the ship's wire system is shown to be moving, a clever visual indicating how humans adapt to survive. It's a subtle reminder that even in a world of Titans, people always find a way to keep going. Did you see adult Eren in Season 1? When Eren and Zeke travel through the paths in Season 4, we learn how time connects in mysterious ways. But if you go back to Season 1, there are moments where a figure appears in some scenes that looks exactly like adult Eren, long hair and all. Was this Eren watching his younger self, or just clever foreshadowing? In the early episodes, there's a moment after Eren hits his head where we see faint smoke rising as he heals. At first it seems minor, but it's actually an early hint at his Titan powers. The subtle clue was hiding in plain sight, teasing us about what's to come. The walled city in Attack on Titan is heavily inspired by Nordlingen, a real-life town in Germany. This quaint medieval city is surrounded by circular walls, just like the cities in Paradise Island. Eren's Attack Titan design, with its fierce stance and muscular build, was directly inspired by Yushin Okami, a renowned Japanese martial artist. Isayama took cues from Okami's fighting style and physique to bring Eren's Titan form to life, adding a layer of realism to his movements and power. Reiner's armored Titan is modeled after none other than Brock Lesnar, the legendary wrestler and MMA fighter. From the hulking frame to the powerhouse moves, Isayama used Lesnar as a reference to give the armored Titan its iconic, intimidating presence. During Eren's fight with Annie, there's a scene where people are praying in a church. The way they're positioned, arms raised together, mirrors the Titans hidden inside the walls, who are later revealed to be tied to Ymir's curse, a chilling bit of foreshadowing that connects humanity's faith to the Titans' origins. When Ymir reads the writing on a can of herring, Reiner immediately recognizes that she's connected to Marley. The language on the can was exclusive to Marley, and Reiner, being from there, could instantly piece it together. Soon after that, during a tense moment, Bertolt was seconds away from transforming into the colossal Titan. The hesitation on his face and the atmosphere of the scene perfectly highlight the inner conflict he faced, torn between his mission and the bonds he had formed with the Survey Corps. Hajime Isayama, the creator of Attack on Titan, is a huge fan of Grand Theft Auto 5, and he revealed that Kenny Ackerman was inspired by Trevor Phillips. The chaotic, unpredictable nature of both characters reflects this influence, adding a wild edge to Kenny's personality and actions in the series. During a crucial scene where Hanji interrogates the military police, there's a brief flashback showing Armin's parents attempting to escape the walls using an air balloon. Sadly, they are caught and killed by the military police, hinting at the tragic fate. But that's not all. The scene also subtly ties into Erwin's father, who was persecuted for his pursuit of the truth. Levi's unique way of holding his cup might seem odd, but it's actually a subtle hint to his past. When he was living in the underground city, he once bought a teapot with the little money he had, only for it to break in his hands. Since then, he's held his cups carefully.
Levi's intense personality isn't just limited to battle, it also extends to his work ethic. In Season 1, it's hinted that Levi only sleeps 3 to 4 hours a night, showing how driven he is. His relentless dedication to his squad and mission leaves him with little time for rest, adding to the pressure he constantly faces. When the scouts return to Shigan Shina in Season 3, pay close attention to the damage to the walls. It's a subtle detail, but the colossal Titans breach in Season 1. In Season 3, Episode 18, there's an unusual absence of narration. This is because Armin, who is typically the narrator, is unconscious during the episode. In Seasons 1 to 3, Eren's appearance clearly resembles his mother, Carla, especially in his facial features. Zeke tells Eren, "You don't look like your father," highlighting how different Eren seems from Grisha Yeager. But by Season 4, as Eren's character and actions evolve, Zeke comments, "Now you look like him." This shift in appearance is symbolic, representing how Eren's transformation mirrors his increasing alignment with his father's legacy and the burden he carries in the final season. In Season 3, during a moment where Historia gives Eren a medal. If you look closely, the design of the medal is strikingly similar to the Eren's founding Titan, a subtle foreshadowing of Eren's eventual inheritance of the founding Titan power. This small but significant detail connects Eren's future to the moment, hinting at the deeper role he will play in the series' events. During a pivotal conversation between Zeke and Eren in Season 4, there's a subtle but eerie visual detail. Their heads are missing in their shadows. This small but significant moment foreshadows the tragic fate both brothers will face. The absence of their heads in the shadows symbolizes the inevitable death of both characters, hinting at their shared fate even before it unfolds in the series. During the same conversation where Eren and Zeke meet, Eren deliberately refuses to catch the ball thrown by Zeke. This moment is more than just a simple rejection. It's a visual cue hinting at Eren's refusal to support the euthanasia plan that Zeke is proposing. In Season 3, there's a subtle moment where Zeke is seen holding a Beast Titan figure, a small detail that adds depth to the scene and highlights his connection to the Titan. Okay, that's normal detail, but next one is gonna blow your mind. Did you notice why the appearances of Beast Titans is so different from other Titan in Attack on Titan finale? It's because Titan shifters of Beast Titan is influenced by their personal preferences or subconscious desires. In Zeke's case, his Beast Titan resembled the ape-like figure he was seen holding as a toy in Season 3, reflecting his attachment to it. This detail explains why the Beast Titan form differs across shifters, as it adapts to the unique inclinations of whoever inherits the power. In Season 4, during Hanji's visit to Eren in jail, Eren's anger seems more intense than expected. He questions her, saying, "Do you have another plan?"
If you've got something up your sleeve, then tell me what it is!
This moment isn't just about frustration. It's a hint that Eren already knows her fate due to his knowledge of the future. His anger stems from his inability to change what's coming, reflecting the burden of knowing the inevitable outcomes, including Hanji's tragic future. Did you know how Eren escaped from jail in Season 4? While the anime skips over the specifics, the manga gives us a clear answer. Eren used the powers of the Warhammer Titan to escape. In one manga panel, we see him employing the Titan's unique ability to create structures, allowing him to break free from his cell. Unlike most Titan shifters with normal ears, the Titans of Eren, Grisha, and Zeke feature distinctive pointy ears. Could this be due to genetics? If you look back to the scene where Ymir the Founder encounters the Devil of all Earth, the Devil is depicted with similar pointy ears, just like the Grisha family's Titan forms. This subtle detail might hint at a deeper connection between Ymir's pact and the Yeager family lineage, making it an intriguing piece of speculation. Throughout Season 4, Gabi's personality and motivations mirror Eren's in many ways. Both are fiercely determined, willing to go to extreme lengths to protect their people, and driven by a burning desire for freedom. You can say Gabi is female version of Eren. In Season 4, Part 2, during the intense battle scenes featuring the Rumbling, there's a Titan with a face that resembles Saul Goodman, the iconic character from Better Call Saul. While this is likely just a fun Easter egg inserted by the animators, fans couldn't help but notice the uncanny resemblance. In the emotional scene where everyone is waving goodbye to Annie as she parts ways with the group, Levi noticeably remains silent and serious, not participating in the heartfelt farewell. The reason ties back to Season 1, where Annie's actions as the female Titan led to the massacre of Levi's entire squad. For Levi, those scars run deep, making it impossible to fully forgive her, even as they fight for a common goal. Throughout the Rumbling, Eren's eyes remain closed, as if he's shutting himself off from the horrors he's causing. However, in his final moments, he opens his eyes one last time to see Mikasa, signaling his deep connection to her. Did you know Mikasa was the first character drawn by Hajime Isayama? Before Eren, Armin, or even the concept of the Titans, Hajime Isayama started his epic story with Mikasa Ackerman. She was the first character he sketched, making her an integral part of Isayama's vision right from the start. Did you notice Armin is always the last when running towards the tree? Whenever Eren, Mikasa, and Armin run towards the iconic tree, Armin is always trailing behind. This seemingly small detail becomes profoundly symbolic in the post-credit scene of the finale, where we see an older Armin visiting the tree where Eren is buried. Alongside Eren's grave, there's another one, likely Mikasa's, hinting that Armin outlived both of them. Even in the race of life, Armin is portrayed as the last. In the last attack, there's a scene where Mikasa has a striking gothic appearance, alongside a nerdy-looking Armin and Eren. While it felt like a fresh visual for Mikasa, it actually wasn't the first time we saw her like this. If you go back to the scene where Eren enters the paths, there's a fleeting moment where a goth-style Mikasa is subtly shown, a clever piece of foreshadowing for fans paying close attention. During the same sequence in the last attack, there's a subtle and eerie detail in the background. A half-split Marco is faintly visible. This tragic callback reminds us of Marco's death in earlier seasons and how his story continues to cast a shadow over the narrative. Marco's birthday is on June 6th, which happens to fall exactly at the halfway point of the year. Considering Marco's tragic death, being split in half both metaphorically and literally, this small but haunting detail aligns perfectly with Isayama's intricate foreshadowing and symbolic narrative style. And that's a wrap for our video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and hit the like button. If you love sports anime, be sure to check out these videos. See you next time.